The following contest is a Royal Rumble match. Now the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start at the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew.
And there's the bell. I think what we could see here is a classic chess match between these guys. I mean, one that's going to take power, speed, and aggression to win.
That's all for the Celtic Warrior.
Thanks for coming, Sheamus. It's almost time for the next competitor. You know, trying to find an effective approach to use against The Undertaker is a bit like spitting into the wind. I mean, he is that difficult. But if I had to pick a strategy, I guess I'd say that like all big men, it's best to keep him off his feet.
How can you do that?
Well, you go for his legs and work him when he's down.
Let us know your opinions here on the Phenom.
What hasn't been said already? Everybody's talking the unbelievable potential we're witnessing here. Let's just sit.
Uh-oh. Just like that, Randy Savage has been eliminated. He's not so macho now, is he?
Who's going to be the next man to enter the Royal Rumble match?
Now, fresh superstar has just entered the match. A huge advantage for the newcomer.
A huge advantage indeed, considering the guys in the ring have been going at it for quite some time now.
Well, King, the strategy against the dead man you suggested is certainly one an opponent should consider. Try and keep the almost 7-footer off his feet. I think other than that, the suggestion would be to just close your eyes and pray.
Yeah, you're right, Mike.
3 eliminations. He's making his presence felt in this match.
Entry number 5. Who's it going to be?
Here's another competitor.
And look at him, Michael. He looks determined to win this match.
Breaking fools off now. Don't expect a lot of mercy to be shown here.
Yeah, none expected and none will be shown.
And Adam Rose's night's over.
Well, it looks like it's back to the Exotic Express for Rose. We're about to have another one. It's almost too much to imagine the trials and tribulations that The Undertaker must have faced in Death Valley along with Paul Bearer and Kane. Just by looking into the eyes of the dead man, you can tell he carries the memories of fire and hell with him.
What's he going to do here? What's he going to do here?
There can only be one top dog here in the WWE, and a win here will go a long way in solidifying one of these guys' claims of being the best in the business.
Next entrance, getting ready to come out.
King, it's no secret at times The Undertaker has been
5. He's at 5 now.
and here comes yet another competitor with hopes of main eventing WrestleMania.
Oh, man, good luck eliminating this guy. Look at him. He looks unstoppable tonight.
.30 of WWE's best vying to walk out victorious here tonight. That's it for Roman Reigns tonight.
I don't think I've ever seen Reigns taken down like that before. Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it?
And the clock hits 0. Here comes another superstar.
Oh, wow, this changes everything. You know, Cole, when you talk about the offense of The Undertaker, one word comes to mind.
What's that, King?
I think it's unstoppable. I think the Phenom's moves are so powerful that almost any offense from him can finish off an opponent, sometimes for good. What a Royal Rumble this has been. Action fast and furious, but we're not through. We have another entrant. Who's it gonna be?
Here's another competitor.
And look at him, Michael. He looks determined to win this match.
Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
That's all she wrote for Rick Rude.
Turn out the lights. The party's over.
King, you mentioned The Undertaker's devastating arsenal of moves. There are so many, especially when you consider how the arsenal itself continues to expand over time. More vicious strikes, awesome power moves, and crippling submissions.
I mean, all the ways The Undertaker can put a beating on his opponent, it's just horrifying. I mean, anything Undertaker hits you with has a chance of ending the match or your career. Next entrance getting ready to come out.
WWE Magazine out this month, and you'll find some interesting articles in there about all the superstars here in WWE.
Who do you get to read the magazine to you, Cole? Who's going to enter next?
Looks like Colonel Mustafa's coming to the ring.
You know, I don't know how you prepare for somebody as fundamentally appalling as Colonel Mustafa.
King, there is no question The Undertaker is the most dangerous entity to ever set foot in WWE's 20 by 20 foot ring of canvas and steel.
Well, Michael, from his remarkable career and what I have seen firsthand,
He's eliminated 10 superstars, and I don't think he's done yet.
Who's going to be the next superstar to enter the Royal Rumble match?
I love the Royal Rumble. Let's see it. Let's see who it is.
Is it time already? That was fast.
Well, here comes many people's pick to win this thing.
King, it just comes down to the simple fact that no one is more... And Rusev is eliminated.
Oh, man, hit the showers, Rusev.
Who's going to be the next man to enter the Royal Rumble match?
And the clock hits 0. Here comes another superstar.
Oh, wow, this changes everything.
Oh my, The Rock's been eliminated. And I think he's begging him to bring it.
It's almost time for the next competitor.
He's been waiting for his chance to enter, and here it is.
Oh, Cole, this guy has a legitimate chance of winning this thing. You know, it just amazes me that The Undertaker's power continues to strengthen over time and that no one, well, except for Brock Lesnar, after so many years, can find a way to ultimately conquer him. It's unbelievable, Cole. I have no idea where his path of destruction is going to take him next.
Curtis Axel's through here.
You know, I can't say I'm too bummed about that either. Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it?
Is it time? That was fast.
Well, here comes many people's pick to win this thing. That hand had a lot of force behind it.
The action is fast and furious here in this colossal 30-person contest.
Tough loss for Ryback.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here.
Get ready. Another superstar's about to head out.
Bo Dallas looking to get in the mix.
Will somebody please knock that silly smile off his face, please?
And that's it for Bo Dallas.
Well, I guess he just didn't believe in himself enough.
Oh man, is he fired up. Who's going to be the next man to enter the
making his way to the ring.
And you know, for a youngster, this kid has a ton of confidence.
You know, Jerry, you mentioned history and The Undertaker, and it seems they go hand in hand. I can't help but think of WrestleMania 25 when the Phenom bested Mr. WrestleMania, Shawn Michaels, in one of the greatest matches in history.
You know, sometimes, Cole, it's hard for me to agree with you, but Undertaker is history, and this time I'll change my mind. That match versus Shawn Michaels on the 25th anniversary of the Showcase of the Immortals might just be the greatest match ever. Hey, and you know what? That's coming from me, the King.
Who? Xavier Woods is done for the night.
Take care, Xavier. We'll see you next time. Who's next?
And the clock hits 0. Here comes another superstar.
Oh, wow, this changes everything. He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
You know, when we talk about the most devastating finishers in WWE, we have to, of course, talk about the Tombstone Pile Driver.
Oh, man.
I mean, The Undertaker is such a ferocious finisher. The Cactus Jack is through.
Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it? It's Barrett.
What a match this is going to be.
I've been looking forward to this one for a long time, Cole.
Bad news, Barrett sent to the back.
That's not good for Barrett. Not at all. Get ready. Another superstar is about to head out. You know, speaking of the versatility and finishers that The Undertaker has, it truly is an arsenal of finishers at his disposal. The Tombstone is devastating. But let's not forget about his choke slam. Undertaker loves to put people through tables, rings, and Michael, even steel cages with it.
Yeah. Seems like these guys are letting out a lot of pent-up frustration tonight.
We're about to have another one.
Is it time already? That was fast.
Well, here comes many people's pick to win this thing. What's Mark Henry gonna do?
And something else that comes to mind with The Undertaker. How about the Hell's Gate?
Oh, my.
I mean, this is a move that brings you to the gates of hell. Once applied, you're not only dealing with the match at hand, but your entire career.
Right. I'd have to agree with you there, Michael. The Undertaker is so aware of his opponent's weaknesses that he can apply the Hell's Gate whenever his opponent least expects it. Once he executes it, it could all be over. And that's going to be on the mind of each and every opponent. See you later, Mark Henry.
Who's going to be the next superstar to enter the Royal Rumble match?
I love the Royal Rumble. Let's see it. Let's see who it is.
That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing. Oh, the
Whoa, talk about unexpected. Kevin Nash has been eliminated.
Who's going to be the next man to enter the Royal Rumble match?
You know, Michael, The Undertaker has always been a fan favorite for the WWE. It's like he brings something unique to the sport that the fans really appreciate. Oh, what a shot!
And Batista is no longer in this one.
Oh, wow. He was one of my favorites going into this match. Here comes 24, and entering the match at this stage is such a huge advantage.
Time to add another superstar to the mix.
Uh-oh. Things are about to get interesting, Michael.
Well, I don't know if he's a fan favorite or just has everyone scared to hate him.
Right.
He strikes fear in the heart of competitors and fans alike. There is just something that cannot be denied when it comes to respect for this man.
Well, you know, that's a good point, Cole. The Undertaker has had so many famous battles with icons in this sport that it's tough to hate him. I mean, he's a living legend, and every soul he has fought and defeated is carried with his legend. That is why he is loved by the fans of the WWE. the time just flies, doesn't it?
And here comes yet another competitor with hopes of main eventing WrestleMania.
Oh, man, good luck eliminating this guy. Look at him. He looks unstoppable tonight. A giant reversal from the Big Show.
I'm not exactly sure how one would create a strategy against Big Show, but I'd venture a guess that it would have to include trying to prevent getting trapped in the Giant's clutches, because once the Big Show has you, that's when the beating begins.
Yeah, Michael, you said it. A superstar's strategy when going up against the Big Show should be to run the other way. But this is the WWE, and I think your guess is right. Staying away from his grasp. If Big Show gets his gargantuan hands on you, that's it. It's over. You're done. It's almost time for the next competitor.
Of WWE's best vying to walk out victorious here tonight. This kind of offense he's known for.
Yeah, you're right about that. He's made a name for himself with this.
I can't imagine enduring that type of excruciating pain. The strategy has to be to try and strike from a distance and keep moving. But whatever an opponent of the Big Show does, do not let him get a hold of you. It's almost impossible to escape.
What a Royal Rumble this has been. Action fast and furious, but we're not through. We have another entrant. Who's it gonna be?
Here comes another superstar.
Oh man, and it wouldn't surprise me at all if this guy...
He's fought out of it. He's still in this one.
That might have realigned the spine permanently. You know, Cole, I think this is definitely the strategy when getting into the ring with the Big Show. Opposing superstars need to realize this won't just help you have a chance at surviving the match, but it'll help you keep your career from ending.
Who's going to be the next man to enter the Royal Rumble match?
Connor with a golden opportunity to put his stamp on this match.
Yeah, and he doesn't look...
In the collapse.
And The Rock comes up short.
Wow, did The Rock really just get eliminated? And as we're seeing, Undertaker's better than just about anybody at using striking, grappling, and submissions to wear his opponents out.
You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude.
You know, after all my years of being at the broadcast position, I have to say, I think Undertaker is arguably the best striker in WWE. When you stand toe-to-toe with this man, it never ends good.
And he's still in this.
And fresh superstar has just entered the match. A huge advantage for the newcomer.
A huge advantage indeed, considering the guys in the ring have been going at it for quite some time now. Next entrance getting ready to come out.
And the Undertaker's taking him for the last ride. Won't be long now.
Nobody comes back from the Undertaker's last ride.
It won't take long for the aggression to escalate quickly in this one.
You're right, Cole. These two don't like each other, and we're going to find out how much they really do dislike each other in this match. You know, thinking about the striking skills we were talking about, the Undertaker is such a veteran in the ring. It's just hard to get momentum in a match against a man of his caliber. I mean, he's fought so many timeless battles in his illustrious career. He literally can foresee what methods his opponent will take before they can even decide their strategy in any given match. Who's coming out at number 30?
Look out.
What's going to happen now?
Is he out? No, he made it back in. Oh, he's coming back in.
One thing I wanted to mention about The Undertaker, something that is always often overlooked, is that he can withstand superhuman amounts of punishment. You cannot just come into the match, put a beating on him, and expect to get the win. You have to find some other way to go at this guy, because pain alone is not enough to take out the dead man.
Undertaker with a reversal.
Well, it looks like I'm not the only one who didn't see that one coming.
If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible.
Why not? If it's working, don't change it. Oh, wait, nice reversal. Jericho's got him.
And he goes down hard.
Not today, too fast.
Dishing out some serious punishment here. Not every move is designed to get the fans off their feet.
He's having a seriously hard time getting back to his feet after that.
You can't have a conversation about the finishing moves of WWE superstars and not discuss the aptly named Big Ending. Big Show is gone.
Oh, wow. That was as impressive of an elimination as I've ever seen. And they pushed him.
Well, Jericho's night's over.
Oh, turn out the lights, Jericho. The party's over. Oh, that's one way to make your lunch come back up. Let me tell you something, Cole. One of the most intimidating finishing moves I have ever seen as a wrestler or as an announcer is Big E's Big Ending. I think part of what makes the maneuver so scary for opponents is that Big E can lift anyone up, no matter how big they are, and plant them right in the mat.
He's setting it up. Each and every one of these 30 superstars think they have what it takes to win this one. And that's the attitude you have to have. Otherwise, you're going to be in big trouble. Jerry, a WWE superstar knows their finishing move is tops on the do not experience list when fans and superstars watching the match all gasp for air after the maneuver's been executed. For Big E, that's happened every time he's dropped in another opponent with the big ending.
Well, you know, Ric Flair himself has always said there's nothing like the respect of your peers. Well, there's nothing like the fear of your peers either. And that's exactly what the big ending from the powerhouse Big E has earned him. The big ending is without a doubt one of the most merciless finishing moves in all of WWE.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
And I think he's begging him to bring it.
We're looking at complete
incredible counter.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
And there goes Big E's hopes of winning.
And there is a crushing elimination for Big E. You know, Cole, it's tough to sit here and try to choose Undertaker's most fierce rival. Of all the current and future WWE Hall of Famers that have stood in front of the Lord of Darkness, I think I'm going to go with the cerebral assassin, the Game, Triple H.
There goes Connor King.
And you know,
there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's your winner, The Undertaker.
Looking dominant at times in the victory.
Sometimes you step into the ring and, well, just refuse to lose. I think that's what we saw here in this match.